Well, ever since we broke that distributor on the truck the other day, we haven't had it timed right, and I haven't been able to make it into town and just baby it down the street and baby it back up here. So we're gonna do a proper timing job on this today. I'm gonna unplug this so I don't get accidentally started on us. Probably gonna unplug it here. I was timing it last night. My timing marks didn't line up right, which makes me think I'm off a couple teeth, and that's why we can't get it timed right. So we're going to do the proper timing job where we pull off the first cylinder wire and put it on top dead center and line it up from there and go from there. This is annoying. I need a break. I need this stuff to work and not be broken all the time. Oh, not big enough. I gotta go for the right tools. I guess talking to the camera is my thing. I try to get other people to come up here, but no one wants to come up here. They're doing their own thing, which is fair. It's just annoying. We need dud. We also have a little leak going on there. But it almost looks like we're 180 degrees out, which doesn't make sense. It wouldn't be firing. So I'm hoping we didn't slip that harmonic bouncer. That does not fit. It's way too big. There's no way that's it. Bring it in a bit. Well, I'm on top dead center, right where we're supposed to time it. About perfect. So this one is number 1, so the distributor should either be 180 of that or right on top of that. And to see if we're lined up right, and it's only 180, so we're at least one good spark plug off from where we should be. So I'm gonna pull this off. I don't know if we're on compression or not stroke. Surprised it actually ran like that. I mean, it ran like crap, but I am really surprised it ran one cylinder off. Well, that explains why I couldn't get it timed either. Anyhow, I'll pull that out and readjust the tooth on there, and then we'll see about finding compression stroke. The problem is you had to turn it from underneath to feel the compression. Well, actually, I could shove a spark plug in there and listen for the hissing noise whenever it's doing it. I think I'll do it that way. I can't turn that and monitor the hole at the same time, is what I'm saying. But I don't have to. All I need to do is hear the hissing so I know if I'm on a compression stroke or not. So I'm going to shove this back in the hole. I'm being a little grouchy on YouTube today. If you've seen that banter back and forth with my friend and having 2 broken vehicles, you know that's the day that this crap is going on. It'll probably be still 2 weeks from now, unless I start releasing every day for a while. And once I get this done and set up, I probably will just start releasing every day. I have them 2 days, every other day right now. Oh, come on. Where'd you go? Oh, it fell down into the dirt. Yes, a spark plug in the dirt is great. We know that the timing thing, unless that thing's stripped, is right. We're going to assume that's right because I don't think we beat it up bad enough that that would have jumped a gear. But we're listening for a hiss as I'm turning it down here. So let's see if I can set you all up this way. You're going to hear a hiss when I rotate this around. To top dead compression stroke, so we know we're on the right timing on the distributor. Okay. this, so that's not compression stroke. Oh god, that's heavy. That sounded like a hiss, didn't it? Right. We need to move this back at least to about here. That would put it at top dead center. If not, it'll be 180 out if we're wrong. But that's okay as long as we're right kind of on it. I'm going to just lift it up and move it over. I'll try to let you guys record. Getting this done is more important than recording. Get this working so we can get the rest of it working. Huh, look, it's right on there. Put it right at top dead center. There we go. Top dead center, first compression stroke. Okay, that will work, provided we get the spark plug in the right orientation. Tighten this up real quick. And if it doesn't, we just flip it 180 degrees. That's hooked up. So I'm going to screw this down lightly, and we can start it up and start timing it better. God, the timing light's hard to see, but maybe the reason it's hard to see is because we only had a few lines, not all the lines. Maybe it's been out of time this whole time like that, since we put it in the initial time. That stuff I added that's supposed to stop leaks made a lot of things leak a lot more. I need to go through and tighten up my intake gaskets too. And then I have a leak on the back of that valve thing later on that we might do if we get some tarp. And I'm not really thrilled about working where I'm at, but that seems to be leaving me alone, so we'll see. There's that. Pretty good at doing this pretty quickly. Let's see. We're not in the environment for this, but we're gonna put this one here. If that would fit. Here's one. There's two. Let's tighten these down. Pull it back a little. Oop. The new Chinese timing thing doesn't really quite hold it on there great. It doesn't stay on great. I don't know why. It's just probably because it's Chinese. It should still work. Alright, let's take our power up. The joke is, you know it's a Ford whenever you can access the power disconnects and it has lights for underneath it. Aren't they found on road dead? Kind of where we're at with both our Fords right now. Trying to fix the second Ford so we can get the primary Ford working. I'm leaning towards injection pressure regulator control, which I got one of them on order. We just have to be able to get down there to get to it today, and we'll get that. Or the other possibility is I'm funny, I got thumb screws, so this is easier and it's still not doing it. No. Oh, Van's back. He leaves and goes and comes and goes. I didn't even see him leave earlier. The problem here is it should be bent down. Then if this ain't it, it doesn't start at this angle. This needs to be flipped 180 degrees, right? So yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to be doing a high pressure oil pump. But we'll see if it's the IPR valve, because I did see some oil in the cap the other day. I just thought it was from the last time I changed it, but it could be that. We got one ordered today, so we will replace that. It's been about a couple years since we replaced that. If that fixes it, we'll be golden again, and both vehicles will work, and we won't hate life anymore. Right, we got power there. Let's go turn on the key so we know it'll start. Everything else is hooked up. Keep our fingers clear of the dangerous parts. We go get the safeties. Safety. I don't know where the other one is at right now, but I got one on. Okay, we're definitely 180 out. Try advancing a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we're 180 out. Yeah. Alright, let's swap it around. Alright, I went ahead and switched it out real fast. We'll see if we can get it started now. See if this is it. We're 180 out. Hopefully everything starts. Almost. We're still off. Let's see if we go back this way. Alright, I guess we're going back to trying to time it by hand. I still have something unhooked somewhere. Time. We can go on the same time. Well, in a quick pinch, you can use a tire gauge, and I'm going to use this tire gauge to see if I have fuel pressure, because it's still not starting after all this time. I need to know if it's out of time, or just horribly mispositioned, or if we don't have fuel in it. So I've used this on the ambulance to check the fuel pressure, and it works very well. I fully expect it to eat up the seals in this air gauge. I do like this air gauge. However, with the tire position and the way my tires and valve stems stick out, I can't use it on my truck right now, so I might as well use it for checking the fuel pressure. Yeah, we got 40. Alright, we do the procedure again. I wish I could find the book for it. I'm gonna keep messing with it, and hopefully I get it going. I'll bring you back in whenever I get started. But yeah, this has been my last week and a half to 2 weeks now. I'm getting tired, I'm running out of energy, and just blah. Then later on we're going to hook the high pressure lines to the high pressure pump and see if that's where our problem is, or still might be the pressure control thing. I don't know. I got it running, but it won't stay running. Thought maybe as alternators going out on it, but no, it just shuts off. Tell me I got another weak fuel pump again. Maybe I had a fuel line leak and that's part of the problem, because it did look wet around this one here. So, anyhow, see, it was running and now it's not. I'd use the diesel one off the truck or off the thing, but it broke last night whenever I pulled it off. Like California gas. I still suspect that has something more to do with it than anything. I've been putting premium in it, but well, maybe my timing's still off too much. Go tighten it back down and readjust some more. We got fuel pressure, base 40 psi. At least we know that's good. This pretty much became a fuel pressure checking gauge at this point. I'll have to buy another one. I'm gonna run this one, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so timing, I guess. Back to timing. It's running so good to be there for a little while. I get it started, I get it timed right, and then I come back and I don't start it. And then it dies. At this point, I am pretty sure that I am missing something. I need to go back farther back in the steps in the book and find the book at this point regarding on how to time it and time it right. And I need to go through and check my wirings and check everything else, because something's not right. It should time perfectly easy, and we're following the book's timing steps here, so something's going on. And we go and find a book and figure it out. I'll look up the timing instructions again. Okay, I got it running. I stopped running right now because I'm on the phone, but if you look on top of the engine, can you see anything different from the previous shots that has changed? It's timed right, we have power, it rams and rams. I don't know when the issue happened. If you want to pause it and look at the photo and compare it to the last one and tell me what you think has happened. No, not you. Alright, unpause. I'm going to tell you what I did. Apparently either the last set of plugs or this set of plugs, the new plugs, I reversed my first and my fifth plug in. So my first was getting fire when my fifth was supposed to be getting fired and vice versa. And so there's the BLM Ranger. Okay, well anyhow. And that's what's fixed now. I can go. Oh, at this point, I'm going to lead your hand a little bit. If you can see the image on the left, look at the positions of the spark plugs and which direction they're going. And then look at the image on the right, and you'll see exactly what I did. I think I remember when I did that, I was trying to get them from shorting out, and it's been that way since I've left Enid. So, dumb ADHD forgetfulness got me on that one. But we're up and going, and we're able to move down the road now, at least with one vehicle. Stay tuned to see what actually ended up happening to the ambulance and how we got that fixed. And of course, as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. They do help the videos out. And yeah, I made a mistake on this one, and I'm not afraid to admit it. So take care, everyone. Hopefully you stayed to the end. If not, well, you won't hear me. Take care.